everyone. Welcome to grade 5 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? Today, let's learn a new concept. It's called percentage. See, you see this picture here. You can see boxes here. A few boxes are colored, a few are not. Total, how many boxes are here? Let's count. See, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rows are here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 columns are here. 10 rows and 10 columns. So total number of boxes will be this number of rows into the number of columns, which is equal to 10 into 10 equals 100. And out of these 100 boxes here, a few are colored or shaded. Let's count the number of shaded boxes here. So for convenience, let's keep this one aside now and count the other colored boxes. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 full columns and 10 rows. So 7 into 10, 70 plus this one box shaded here. So this is a total of 71 colored boxes. 71 boxes out of a total 100 boxes are colored in this case. And see this picture. And here also there are a total of 100 boxes and few are shaded. Now, how many boxes are shaded here? The number of boxes shaded here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same way here also. So this is 9 plus 9, 18 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 18 plus 10, 28. So in this picture, 28 boxes out of 100 boxes are shaded. Let's see one more picture. Here, how many boxes are shaded? There are a total of 100 boxes and 4 full rows are shaded, which means 4 into 10, 40 plus 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So here a total of 47 boxes out of 100 boxes are shaded here. See, in all these cases, we represented or expressed the number of boxes shaded as a fraction with denominator 100, right? So when you express a number as a fraction with denominator 100, it's called percentage. The word percentage comes from the Latin word per centum, where centum means 100. So when you say percentage, it means per 100 or out of 100. There is a symbol that we use to express percentage. This is that symbol. How do you write this symbol? You write like this. You draw a bar and again a zero like this. So this is the symbol of percentage and it is read as percent. So let's look at the pictures once again. This was the first picture where 71 boxes out of 100 were shaded. So here the fraction is 71 by 100, or you can say 71% of the boxes are shaded in this case. Similarly, this is the second picture. Here 28% of the boxes are shaded, means 28 out of 100 boxes are shaded. Now this is the third picture. Here 47 boxes out of 100 were shaded, which means 47% of the boxes are shaded in this case. Now let's look at one question. Anna scored 34 marks out of 50 in the first test and 15 marks out of 20 in the second test. Has her performance improved? How do we find out about the improvement of her performance? So the first test was out of 50. So her mark is 34 out of 50. In the second test, it was out of 20. Her mark was 15 out of 20. Now how do we compare these marks? Let's convert each of these marks in terms of 100, or let's convert the denominator as 100. Like we are converting the given marks out of 100. So in the first test, the mark was 34 by 50. So to find the percent, we have to convert the denominator into 100. How do you change 50 to 100? You can multiply it with the number 2 because 52s are 100. So when you are multiplying a number in the denominator, you are supposed to do the same in the numerator as well, so that it won't change the value of the fraction. So 34 by 50 we can change to 34 into 2 by 50 into 2, which gives you 68 by 100. Now this is her marks out of 100. It is the equivalent of her marks out of 50. So we got 68 by 100, which is equal to 68%. So that is her mark out of 100. Now in the second test, she got the mark 15 out of 20. So how do we find her equivalent mark out of 100? We have to change the denominator to 100. How can we change this 20 to 100? You can multiply this 20 by 5. 25s are 100 and you have to do the same in the denominator. So 15 by 20 is equal to 15 into 5 by 20 into 5, which is equal to 50 into 5 equal to 75 and 20 into 5 is equal to 100. So this 75 out of 100, this is her marks out of 100, the equivalent mark for the second test. 75 by 100 is equal to 75%. So now that we got the percent of marks she got in both the tests, we can easily compare her performance. So in the first test, her performance was 68%, whereas in the second test, her performance was 75%. So has her performance improved? Yes, her performance has definitely improved in the second test. Hope this is clear to you. Now, we'll do one activity. All of you please take your maths notebook, put today's date, write the heading percentage and note down this question in your notebook. Calculate 25% of 80. How do we find out the percent of something? Let's see how we can work this out. 25% of 80. And what is 25%? 25% means it's 25 out of 100. And it means you are dividing this 80 into 100 equal parts and you have to find out 25 out of these 100 equal parts of 80. How do we find that? 25 by 100 or 25% of 80 is equal to 25 by 100 of 80, which is equal to 25 by 100 into 80. Now, what is 25 by 100 into 80? Do we see any common factors for these numbers so that we can cancel out? Yes, this 80 and 100 are multiples of 10. So let's cancel out 10 from each of these numbers. 80 by 10 is equal to 8 and 100 divided by 10 is equal to 10. Here we got a 25 and 10 and here we got 8 and 10. We can again cancel out common factors. Here 8 can be divided by 2 to give you 4 and 10 can be divided by 2 to give you 5. Now 25 and 5. 5 is a common factor for 25 and 5. Again cancelling out. 25 divided by 5 is 5 and 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. So now it is 5 into 4 by 1. 5 into 4 by 1, which is equal to 5 into 4, 20 by 1 and that is equal to 20. Hence 25% of 80 is equal to 20. Clear? Now, let's see one more question. You can note down this question in your notebook. A shopkeeper bought 600 oranges and 400 bananas. He found 15% of oranges and 8% of bananas were rotten. Find the percentage of fruits in good condition. So what is given in the question? A shopkeeper bought 600 oranges and 400 bananas. So he bought a total of 600 plus 400 equal to 1000 fruits. And he found out that 15% of oranges were rotten, which means 15% of 600 oranges were rotten. And also 8% of bananas, which means 8% of 400 bananas were rotten. So if we know the number of rotten fruits, we can find out the number of fruits in good condition because we know the total number of fruits that he bought. So once we know the number of fruits in good condition, we can easily find out the percentage of fruits in good condition. So let's write down the steps from the data given in the question. The number of rotten oranges is equal to 15% of 600, which is equal to 15 by 100 of 600, that is 15 by 100 into 600. Let's cancel out the common factors. 600 and 100 both are multiples of 100. So dividing both by 100, here it's 1 and here it is 6. So now it is 15 into 6, which is equal to 90. So 90 oranges out of 600 oranges were rotten. Now what about bananas? Number of rotten bananas is equal to 8% of 400. Which is equal to 8 by 100 into 400. Cancelling out the common factors, 100 divided by 100, 1, 400 divided by 100, it's 4. So here it is 8 into 4 by 1, which is equal to 32 by 1, and that is equal to 32. This means 32 bananas out of 400 bananas were rotten. And so the total number of rotten fruits is equal to 90 plus 32, the number of rotten oranges plus the number of rotten bananas, and that is equal to 122 fruits. Now we can find out the number of fruits in good condition. The total number of fruits is equal to 600 plus 400, which is equal to 1000 fruits, and this is the number of rotten fruits. So the number of fruits in good condition will be the total number of fruits minus the number of rotten fruits, right? So that would be equal to 1000 minus 122, which is equal to 878. So this is the number of fruits in good condition. Now how do we find out the percentage of fruits in good condition? It would be equal to the number of fruits in good condition divided by the total number of fruits into 100. That would be equal to the number of fruits in good condition is 878 by the total number of fruits, that is equal to 1000 into 100. Let's cancel out the common factors. So here 1000 divided by 100, it is 10, and here 100 divided by 100, it is 1. So here it is 878 divided by 878 into 1 divided by 10. And when you divide a number with 10, what you can do? You have to just put a decimal point. Count the number of zeros in 10, which is equal to 1. Count one place from the right to the left and put the decimal point there. So that would be equal to 878. One place from the right to the left, that is 1. Put the decimal point here. So 878 into 1 by 10 is equal to 87.8, and that much percentage. 87.8% of fruits, of the total fruits that he bought, were in good condition. Hope this is clear to you. Now children, you can go through the topic percentage in page number 98 of your textbook under the heading Enrich yourself. Now once you go through that, you can note down these two questions in your notebook as a homework. Let me read out the question to you. There are 50 students in a class. If 14% are absent on a particular day, find the number of students present in the class. How can you do this? You are given the total number of students in the class and the percentage of students absent on a particular day is given in the question. So from these two data, you can easily find out the number of students absent in the class on that particular day. So if you know the number of absentees, you can easily find out the number of students who were present in the class on that day. Clear? Do remember to write proper steps from the data in the question. Now the second question, Alexander was able to cover 25% of 150 kilometer journey in the morning. What percent of journey is still left to be covered? So what is given in the question? There is this journey where the total distance is 150 kilometer and Alexander has already covered 25% of the journey. So that would be 25% of 150 kilometer. find it out what is 25% of 150 kilometer. That would be the distance that he already covered. And you are asked to find out what percent of distance is yet to be covered. So once you find out the distance that he already covered, you can easily find out what is the distance left that is to be covered. So if you find out what is the distance yet to be covered, you can easily find out the percent of the distance to be covered. Hope these questions are clear to you. Work these questions out in your notebook, take a picture and send it through Teams. So that's all for today, children. We'll meet in the next class with a new topic. Until then, bye.